Hello everyone, it's DV here, and today I have for you the third and last part of my Silent Assassin suit only, fiberwire, default loadout and starting location run of the Hitman trilogy, this time taking care of Hitman 3. Now for the rules, here they are again. If you didn't see the first two parts of the run yet, I suggest you watch them first. You should see a link in the top right corner of the screen right now for you to do so. As always guys, don't hesitate to leave a like, comment or even subscribe to the channel. These videos take a long time to make, so if you could do that, that would be very appreciated. And now, let's go straight to Dubai for the start of the run. Alright, so here we start by skipping the cutscene. We're gonna make our way up the floors. Here we're gonna scale over that fence and go to the other side. Here we shoot that camera. We don't really need to, but at least it creates a distraction for this guy, so we can go around. And we're gonna go get the helicopter key over there. For this run, I'm not gonna use the unlockable shortcuts, so I'm not taking that ladder here. And anyway, going this way here is faster. We are making our way up. Here, I'm gonna shoot that camera up there. That's gonna be helpful when we exit. Here, this guard is sleeping, so we need to stay quiet. So to get the guard on the other side of that door, I'm gonna place the coin on the floor and not toss it. He sees it immediately, so we can corner subdue him. I picked up a key card as well on the table before that. Here that guard is going right, which is perfect. I'm gonna go for him as well. Here we don't need to take care of the bodies, no one's gonna see them. Here I open this door and I shoot the camera after, which is a mistake. Because this guy almost got us here, but we improvise. It's all good. We can leave the bodies there again. It's this place, no one ever comes here. We enter the server room, but we need a key card for this place, so we're gonna go here. This one is on the phone. Just gonna stay there for a while. And this guy is conveniently placed for us to knock him and take the server room key card. We need to put him in that locker here because, yeah, he's gonna get discovered by this woman, I think, if we don't do that.
I know I have issues.
And now we are making our way back to the server room.
47.
We swipe the key card and then we pull the rack with the yellow text here. That gives us access, and we're gonna organize a meeting between the two targets on the floor above. As you can hear, Lucas Gray is definitely delayed. He's a little bit late because everything is done already.
Good, we're in. Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to
Yeah, already done, mate.
To a meeting. Good work. The meeting has been booked.
Alright, we are in the room where the meeting is gonna take place now.
Looks like the lounge can be
and now we go into that box and we wait for both targets to be here.
Now we'll just wait for the partners to be alone.
Guards, leave us. We need to talk privately for a moment.
Carl is gonna send the guards out, which is good. And now we wait for them to be both seated over there.
Where is he? Where's the Sheik? It's a busy day for it.
And when it's done, we pop out of the box. That's gonna do a peekaboo. Even if it's not intentional, that's gonna happen.
When you're ready,
which is good.
to start the show.
In the meantime, I toss a coin over there to make Marcus move forward, because here I cannot use the fiber wire on him. It's a little bit too far, that coin, but that's fine. And we take care of Carl Ingram. Put him in there. And something I discovered, I wasn't expecting that, but Marcus is always facing that way here. So that's very convenient for what we want to do here. Easy kill.
47.
I really thought that would be more difficult because I thought I would have to manage both of them at the same time, so the second kill doesn't see the first kill, you know. But yeah, it was way easier than I thought in the end. And now we knock that last guard here. We don't need to take care of the body. Nothing's gonna move up there now. And now we make our way towards the exit. I'm not gonna take the elevator exit because that's something you need to unlock, so... And here the guards are perfectly placed for us to take the helicopter. We don't need to stop and wait. And we leave. Perfect. Yeah, I really was expecting something way more difficult for the end, but it went fine. Less than 7 minutes, not too bad. And now, to our next destination, Dartmoor. So here, we skip the cutscene immediately because we are on a tight timer if we want to reach our target fast. We're gonna go towards the second balcony above the main entrance over there. I pick up that brick, very important. And yeah, here I really need to go fast because we have maybe 3 or 4 seconds to spare. So we go around here, there's plenty of people, even if it looks fairly easy on the screen, it's not. You need to pay attention. We need to reach that pipe around 45 seconds, more or less, I would say. If you're too late on that, you're not gonna make it. So here we scale up. And now 1 minute 25. That's good for what we want to do. We go through that window and here we get ready for that guy. He's gonna turn around any second now. I've put myself against that desk thing here in a way that his body is gonna be hidden for Alexa, who's coming. And right after that I need to take care of the maid here because she's gonna turn around and she's gonna see us. And we put her in that closet here. As you can see on the minimap, Alexa is about to arrive in the room. I hide behind this seat here. And now we're getting ready to split her and her guard apart in the room. We toss a coin way over there for the guard.
Huh? Okay.
And once he starts moving, we wait a little bit to toss a coin on the other side of the room for Alexa. We throw the brick at the guard and now we move towards Alexa for the kill. And now we drag her towards the closet over there. You can leave her here, doesn't matter, but yeah. I decided to put her next to her bags and shoes. See you, Alexa. And now we take care of the guard as well. We're gonna put him in the closet over there. And we get his gun as well because we need it now. I'm gonna create a distraction with the gun for the guard outside here. We need him out of the picture. So I drop the gun and I toss a coin, which I pick up immediately. That's gonna move him here. And I go around, but there's the maid in the way. So here I'm not sure how far she's on the cycle, so I wait for her to turn. I know she's gonna face the other way now, so I can go over there without being seen. Now we are in Alexa's office. There is only one guard here and 2 outside. We need to remove that one. He's moving left now, so that's perfect. We can open the safe.
Peculiar icons above the safe.
The code is
There might be some sort of a code.
1975.
Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
That's the case files in our pocket, and now we make our exit.
Mission complete.
As I said in Dubai, I'm not gonna use unlockable shortcuts, so the ladder over there that you see on the balcony, we're not gonna use that. We're gonna go down these pipes down to ground level. Here you need to check this guard because if he looks the other way, you can get spotted. And here I'm gonna check the maid below to see if I have safe passage. And now this guy outside as well is looking straight at where we're going to go. So a simple coin here to make him turn around. And here you crouch walk. It's gonna work. If you sprint here or anything like that, you're gonna get spotted. We take these stairs. And here, unfortunately, I have plenty of people in my way. These two guards are patrolling, so I need to wait for them to go. I'm not gonna toss a coin here because there is also two other people further away. And it's not gonna work, so I just decide to wait and move towards the bushes here. Now the two patrolling guards are a little bit further away. I'm gonna toss a coin more or less here to turn these two. The patrolling guards have heard it as well, but that's okay. In that case, we can make our exit. And we're done. I really enjoyed that one. When I saw the opportunity early to kill Alexa there, I tried my best to manage to get there first and then find a way to get rid of her. That was really a fun one. Really enjoyed it. 5 minutes 55. If you don't hide the bodies and you drop the gun for the guard in a better way, you can probably shave 30 seconds out. And now let's go to Berlin. Alright, here in Berlin I decided to start at the radio tower, which is the closest to the bus stop. But the problem with the bus stop is you cannot have any loadout, so that's not gonna work for that challenge. So first things first, I go behind here. I'm gonna make my way towards the outside party over there. So I toss a coin that I just picked for that one on the bridge.
No worries.
I go around. I'm on a super tight timer on that one. I say that often, but here it's even more true. This next girl has a key for the door right next to her. And here she moves in a weird way. It's odd, but it works. I pick the key and I put her in the trash can real quick. And I open the door with the key I just got. Here, after this window, you need to crouch walk for this guard here because you're gonna get spotted very easily by that one. And we go around. So, our first kill is right there. We are on the right timing, it's going that way. We need to act super fast for the whole run because, yeah, everything is gonna happen very quickly, one after the other. I'm gonna take care of them. So here, I need to take care of delivery boy for our exit and also to clear the place for the kill. I take the key on him, put him in the trash can quickly because our target is arriving here. So yeah, as you can see, you cannot waste any time. A coin placed at this specific spot works well for me. Gonna get his attention at the right time.
You stay here. I'll take a look. Sure. Okay.
It looks crazy, but yeah, I never got spotted on that timing, killing him here, so very consistent. And our next target is just after this door.
Are you still there?
We're gonna toss a coin on that side of the truck. Quickly get rid of the camera on the left.
We're down a man. Stay focused. He's not playing.
He's gonna go around. We are going to go around as well and get rid of him. I'm gonna leave the body here because it's not gonna get discovered. Now for our third target.
Agent Thames, report. Are you there?
The cycles are aligning.
A second
It's perfect.
down.
We get that kind of paint here.
We could not have stacked the deck more in our favor and still... Oh.
And now we strike. That's a third. Next step is to shoot 3 cameras on the other side. We're gonna go there right after.
Agent Green, are you still there?
So that's 1, but I missed the first shot. That's 2. And that's 3. If you miss too much, you're gonna be too late for the next one.
If any of you have been waiting for your chance to snatch glory from the jaws of defeat, I would suggest getting it over with.
We go down here and we run straight to the other side because we are on a tight timer, as I said before. But here, that's okay. I'm a little bit in front. Right in time to straight peekaboo him here. So I peekaboo him and I go right. It's better to go right on that one. He's gonna go in that direction.
He's anticipating every.
And we lean against the wall on the other side of the door.
Listening in. There's no other explanation for it. Go silent. We can't risk it.
So here, once it's through the door, you wait just a little bit. Don't attack too quickly on that one. Now he goes, we close the door, and we go. That's 4 in the bag. And now we get on the other side of this place. That's why we shot the 3 cameras before. I checked that guy on the left really quick to see if I have safe passage.
That makes 4. If any of you make it out of.
And we're gonna go for our last target here, but yeah. Here I could have maybe done something because the guard is on the opposite side, but it's a little bit too tight. The target is about to move as well and facing us, so that's not really good. So I decide to wait just a little bit. And here you're gonna wait for the closest guard to turn around. The one at the back is irrelevant. Our target places itself right there, which is perfect. And once the guard is more or less over there, you can go for it. It doesn't look like it, but it works. As you can see, it's not looking left and right, this one, it looks like. And that's our 5 targets gone.
Tremaine, are you still there?
Here I go around again. The guy is in a perfect spot.
That's it. I'm pulling the plug. Get out of there now.
And I go down for my exit, which is very close. And that's Berlin done. I really enjoyed making that route step by step. It was really fun. And there you go. 6 minutes, 23 seconds. Really nice. And now for our next destination, Chongqing.
Chongqing, China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million cameras covering 15 million people. Privacy is a 4-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable secrets here. You'll find Hush conducting his fringe experiments in an abandoned apartment building, while Imogen Royce, the archivist, runs the day-to-day business of the ICA data facility. I just hope you know what you're doing, 47.
So here we let the full cutscene play, because the timings are better. I started at the train station, obviously. And now we're gonna make our way towards that apartment building right there. We are again on quite a tight timing for this one. I'm gonna drop down here, make my way to the roof of that building. Here the cycle is perfect. The 2 guys here are splitting and the one on the right is gonna go for a smoke. That allows us to go behind his back. But first, a camera is on the way. So we get rid of that. And now we're gonna use the scaffolding right here to go to the last floor where Hush is right now. He's gonna leave very soon. That means we are on the right timing for what comes next. Here on the keypad, it's 2552. Everything related to Hush is this, and everything related to Imogen is 0118. Here we need to wait just a little bit because this guy is not in the right position. He's about to move. So once he's there, you can just go like this, crouch walking, easy. We pick up that crowbar here. We're gonna need it. And now in the room there is one guard and one scientist. The scientist is over there. And I get ready for a coin, but not immediately. I wait for the scientist to come back to the black dot here, and I toss the coin. Black dot on the map. The guard is gonna go that way, and here, when he's on the move, I wait a little bit to toss a second coin to drag the scientist on that side. Now she's going, and I can take care of the guard, and I go quickly for the scientist. The woman in the middle of the room doesn't care about anything. As long as she doesn't see something illegal, that's fine, she can see us. We put the scientist in that locker here. And now we're gonna hide the body of this one as well, but first I need to get rid of that poor guy here. He's in the way, unfortunately for him. I pick up the gun, the coin, and I drag the guard in that room here. And now we are set for the kill. Hush is gonna come back, as you can see, he's on his way. Now he's here. We wait just a little bit and we go around. I'm gonna toss a coin in the same spot for the guard.
Someone do something.
No problem.
Now we can go.
No, the female test subject.
We wait until he's right next to the locker here. And we get rid of him.
Test subject in place for the experiment. Might as well try out that.
Here everything aligns. He's gonna go towards his office in the back. Once again, this woman can see us. It doesn't matter. And we get rid of Hush.
You got the bastard, Hush.
You can leave everything as is here. They're not gonna be found, but yeah. And now, unfortunately for that poor lady, I need to get rid of her as well because I'm gonna do something illegal in front of her, which is opening that door with the crowbar. There's a camera in the way. We pop that. And now we're making our way to the roof and we're gonna shoot these little drones here. As soon as you start shooting these drones, Imogen is on the way as well, so we need to act fast. We destroy these. We go down the stairs, but before we go fully down, we shoot that camera from far away so we don't attract the guards' attention down there. And here, unfortunately, we have to wait a little for this guard to turn around. We need to get rid of him. As soon as he does, crouch, running, and we subdue him as quick as we can so he doesn't go too far because we have to drag him back to that trash can here. His body is going to be found at the very end of the run if we don't. After we take care of the data core. Next step, we open that door with the crowbar. And as you can see, Imogen is on the way, so we need to get rid of her guard, the traditional way with a gun that we plant right there. And now we can wait against that wall for the kill. She's gonna come up these stairs to have a phone call. That's the moment we need. I'm gonna toss that coin exactly here. So not in the stairs because we're gonna have a problem using the fiber wire if she's in the stairs. We wait for her to go past that coin toss. We toss that, but the guard reacts as well. Since she's closer to the coin, he gives up very quickly.
What was that?
And we can get rid of her.
Both targets down. Good.
And she's gonna join the guard in the trash can where she belongs.
I'm in. You can now access the core 47.
And that's our 2 targets done. But now we need to take care of the data core. So we're gonna infiltrate the facility. I pick up the dongle tier 3 that she left behind. So here we're gonna try to reach the lower levels as quick as possible. But first, one camera here. This woman is starting a conversation. Keep that in mind because she's gonna come towards where we're gonna go later, so we need to act fairly fast.
Hack that panel.
We hack the panel here. And now here we wait for that guy standing on our right to move, because I have no idea if he's far in his cycle or not. It just goes from one desk to another. So once he's there, we can go. I also picked up a tier 1 dongle on the way, if you missed it. Here, one camera is in the way. And in the next room here, there is a tier 2 dongle. That's the last one we need. The guy here is leaving. That's the perfect timing. And we get that dongle, and now we have access to everything. The nurse we've seen earlier is making her way here, so we need to act fast before she does. Now we are at tier 2. And here I need to black out that window. There we go. And we go to that room over here. There's a guy on the right, but he's working. He's not going to see anything. And we can hack that panel as well.
Access granted.
Here we go left and down the ladder. And from here we go right, straight to that vent here. And now we are at tier 3. There's a camera in the way. And now we have this guard. We have to wait a little bit because we need to get rid of that one. We're gonna turn these things on here to create a distraction for him. I wait for him to be in front of the switches here. I exit and crouch immediately because you don't want to get spotted, and you go slow. Once he turned the things off, we can strike. And we hide him in that closet here. Now, in the next room, there is these two, but there's a camera over there that I need to shoot. And here, you need to know quickly which one is going to react to it. Here, it's the woman over there. So you can react and hide. Once she's going back to her normal spot, we're going to hack this door here and enter the data core finally. One camera here, over there. There you go. Here you need to wait a little bit.
Good, you're alone. I'm sealing the room and dimming the windows, 47. No need to worry about intruders.
Here you're gonna have a very long cutscene, so I'm gonna skip it.
Intrusion detected. Lockdown commencing.
Shit, I missed that. We're blown, 47. I can hold the doors for a little while. Use the vents to get out. Go, now.
So yeah, here we have to escape.
Protocol initiated.
This is bad. That means they'll shoot on sight.
We have to go through these vents.
Make the core meltdown. Maybe we'll divert their attention a bit.
Here, as you've seen, there's fire on the right, so we have only one way out here. The first step here is to watch these 3 guards. The one on the right needs to turn around before we go. He does, so we can go. Go slow. From here, there shouldn't be anyone left, so we can run. We took care of the camera right there before. And we're back to that room. There is 2 guys in the back, or 1. We go to that vent, take the ladder,
Warning. Fire detected.
and go through that vent. We are in Imogen's office right now. A lot of the passages are blocked with big iron curtains, so we have pretty much only one way to go to exit. We go up these stairs. As you can see, some passages are blocked.
Breach protocol initiated.
Now we go through the security room here that we went through before as well. I'll take my camera because I'm gonna black out some windows. Here I'm almost spotted. So yeah, crouch walk or crouch run, but crouch walk is better. I blocked that window. I'm gonna block one last window over here, just in case.
I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
Access.
And now I need to choose the right time to go. So I'm gonna wait a little bit because I'm not super sure. And I'm gonna head straight to the stairs, which is maybe not the right thing to do. Maybe I could have gone a little bit further in the room next to that tree.
Warning.
We are super close to the exit now, but there's plenty of guards down there, so I'm gonna wait for what I think is the right time to use my camera on the emergency exit.
Command area is all clear. Please advise, over.
And now I choose to go. I hack that door and I'm out.
Security protocol overruled.
Pretty cool route. There's not really downtime over there, not too much waiting. It's a little bit long because of the cutscene, but yeah. You can't avoid it, you can't skip that one. That's sub 16 with this strat, not too bad. And now for our next destination, Mendoza. So here, I skipped the micro cutscene. Since I started here, I need to talk to Diana.
Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47.
So here I skip at that point, but it doesn't matter much for what comes next. I tried many things. I had my game running weirdly
Come find me when it's done.
for Yates' routine, and then it went back to normal. I don't know what happened there. I tried many things. And
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose.
we're gonna make our way here. We're gonna toss a coin like this. It's a little bit tight, this one. You need to practice it maybe a few times before you get it right. Now we're making our way in the lavender fields. Fairly good cycle to go through. And here I need to go through this door, but I don't have a lockpick obviously, so I'm gonna toss a brick to get the attention of that guard, which is the closest to that door.
Command, I've heard something weird. I'm gonna go check it out.
Now we can move inside.
Anyone there?
And here you have the target on the balcony over there. As soon as we get close, they are supposed to start their conversation. It's the case here, but I had many tries before where he was leaving already, or it was really unpredictable. I don't know why, because I've always did that kill that way, pretty much. But yeah, here it works. I'm gonna wait patiently and lean against that wall.
We'll figure this out, Don. You and I. We always do.
Now they are done with their conversation. They're gonna move inside the house. He's gonna take one last sip, literally. The woman goes in first, which is good. And now we wait for him to go past the door. We close it immediately and we go for the kill. Before that, I was sometimes just climbing straight on the balcony and kill him, but this one is way, way, way more reliable. I was getting spotted most of the time doing it the other way. And now we can exit. We drop down here.
I don't know. You probably keep something weird inside. Weird? Like how? All my clients have kept something weird in their safes, especially when it's a basement safe.
Back to the fields. And now we are going straight to the party.
Worried half to death when you didn't show up.
It doesn't really matter if you wait the cutscene or not, because usually Diana and the target are always more or less there when I arrive. It's probably triggered by giving the invitation or something. And now I'm gonna stalk them for a while because I need them to go to a specific spot. They're gonna have multiple spots where they're gonna stop and they're gonna go through them one by one and again. So now they are going towards the spot I want. And here, very conveniently, this guy is gonna lean against this thing and I can get rid of him. Wait for him to turn his back to you before you do, because you're gonna get spotted, maybe, if you go too quickly on that. I toss a coin here, which doesn't work every time, to be honest. I had cases where, depending on the timing, I guess, I picked the gun of the first guard, because if you don't, this one is gonna see it. And now we can get rid of him the same way. Not extremely consistent, this part, but yeah, most of the time it worked for me. I get the gun away so the body doesn't get discovered. And now the target is without guards. Well, the guards are for Diana, but since they never leave each other, it's the same. I'm gonna go for their next spot, which is the one we need to get rid of Tamara for good. So here I'm gonna toss a coin at a precise moment, right here, when she's past that wall over there. She should hear the coin even if she's a little bit further away, but I'm not sure. And luckily for us, she's the one going for it. And we can take care of her right here. Never got spotted once, so it seems pretty consistent, that one. And now we are making our way to the exit, and we're gonna witness the hyperspeed of Diana, which is pretty funny. So yeah, we kill the target, we run right away towards the dance floor, and magically Diana is there.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
One last tango indeed, because it's time for the very last part of that run. "10 minutes, not too bad. And now for the finale of the run, Romania. So here we skip the cutscene immediately. And here usually I rush that guy. You can get spotted, but I like to do it fast. It's at the very start. It doesn't matter much. We go past these two here.
Name for it. For when we go commercial, I mean.
The code is 1979. We get the rusty crowbar. It's a one-use item, these. So now our crowbar is gone, and we're gonna scale along that train barefoot, which is insane. But we don't have a choice, do we? So here for that first guy, if you're not fast enough, he may be in a different position, so yeah. Here, I know my timing's right for almost the entire thing, so I'm confident I can go. I picked up a key on that guy, which I use here to get that rusty nail, which is a one-time use lockpick. We're gonna need that very soon. In the next car, we need to go in the back. We're gonna use that rusty nail on that cabinet to get a flash grenade for the very end of the run. I pick up that valve here, which I'm going to put on the thingy here and use it to open the roof so we can make our way forward. So yeah, pay attention to these things. They can be left or right. You can get hit once, but after that you're gonna be damaged for a long time, so you have only one chance with these. If you get hit twice in a row, you're gone. And you should be dead, even if you get hit once, I would say, because there's no way you can survive something like that. Even 47 could not. Here we avoid getting decapitated. We drop right here. Scale in. And for these three, they're never gonna look our way. We can go straight to that window. For the next room, I'm a little bit early on that particular run, so I need to wait for him to turn around and do a straight peekaboo here. That's the fastest way to get rid of that guy, I would say. Because if not, his routine is not going close enough to the door for you to do this, so yeah. Out of the window, this other guy in the corridor we've seen never looks the other way, so we're good on that. I don't go into that room on the left we've just seen because it's an unlockable thing. So I don't use it here. Since the guy was going towards the end of the car, I know that's the right moment to go, so I went. We avoid that thing again. For the next one here, they are leaning against the bar. We drop right and we go in the window. And here usually I wait for them to finish their first sentence before going. Because one of them is turning his head, and I remember that from years ago. I don't know why, it just stuck with me, that one.
Somewhere in Romania. We're on a loop, Doc Ray.
Next room, there is one guard, the closest one. We need to get rid of him. So we're gonna pick up that soap and toss it in the corner here. And then we make our way forward immediately. He's gonna go for the soap. That allows us to go here to the window. Here, didn't even get seen even remotely, but sometimes you're gonna get almost spotted here, so yeah. Here we go left. I hesitated a little bit. And back up. Here I wait to not get killed. Here I climb over because that's once again an unlockable thing that creates here. And here I pick up the fuse and I get rid of this guy. I'm sure of my timings, so I go, but yeah, pay attention still. And here it's time for the fuse. So here I'm confident about my timing, so I just go. But yeah, that guy on the right, you need to pay attention to that one. I pick up my fuse immediately. You have to be fast to pick the fuse again. If you don't worry. In the next car, you can get another one. And here I choose to knock that guy with the brick I picked up way earlier. Because if you don't, they're gonna search the next car over there. Here I lean against this thing, I pick up the rusty crowbar, which I don't need, but if you didn't pick the fuse back, there's gonna be a fuse in a cabinet just a few meters ahead, and you can use that crowbar to get it. Here we wait for this guy to be far away enough so we can get rid of this one. He never moves. I put him in the box, not really necessary I think, but yeah, I always do it. And here, I'm gonna take the hammer in that red box here. Next step, the guy who moved away from the car is crouched over there. We need to look at him. And this guy coming towards us right now on the right. Especially these two, you need to keep close attention. And here, it's not the time to go. Now the guard on the right is gonna turn around. Maybe at this point you can go, but usually I wait for the other guy to turn around as well. Like this. And I go for the last fuse. And run. Next room, this guard at the very end, that's the one we need to take care of, but here I'm not sure if he's gonna turn around quickly or not, which is the case here, too quick, so. I dropped that gun, but it's of no use, I just wanted to. And now he's going back towards the end of the car, so that's where I strike. Silently, very silently, because you don't want to attract attention of the two other people that are in there. We need to put the body in the locker here for what comes next. And here, that's the part I always struggle with. There is a guard in the next car. At the very end, he never moves, and there is no way you can sneak past him. So here, usually what I do, I drop a gun here, I open that door, I open this door, I toss the hammer here, not after the door, because if not, that one here is gonna come instead of the other. Now she sees the gun, she's gonna call this guard. I would be glad to have another strat for that particular part, but yeah, since I cannot use panic shots and leg shots and so on, I do this. Now I wait patiently for him to go past the door. Once he's turning around, I go in as well and I wait for the door to close itself. And then I knock him with the hammer. Here, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to drag his body, it doesn't work. And the door is pretty much stuck open. So I hesitate a little bit and decide, yeah, that should be okay. These two are never gonna look the other way. So I just sneak past them. For the last car, here I'm gonna knock this lady once the door is closed. She's gonna perform a little bit too much here. And last step, we toss something roughly here. There's two people on the right after this panel here. And I toss the grenade I picked up at the very beginning to blind them. And I just go quickly through that door, straight to the right just in case. And that's it. I skip the cutscene here. And I'm going in for Edwards. I'm gonna skip the next cutscene as well. And magically, there is a fiber wire here that we can use on the constant. I was very happy with this challenge. It was really fun. I learned a few things along the way. And that was a good way for me to get back into the game a little bit, to refresh my memory on every map and so on. So yeah, pretty fun, pretty fun. But in the meantime, guys, as always, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.